lashes, baby. It's all about the lashes, baby. It's all about the lashes, baby. It's all about the lashes, baby. Hey girls and gals, welcome to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Bree, and today we are going to learn how to apply our falsies. Applying falsies are somewhat not complicated, but it can get a little tedious, and I'm gonna show you a few steps and tricks that I use to apply my lashes to the best of my ability and to what I feel like is perfection. With this video, you would need a few simple tools. When I am applying my falsies, I also do my eyeliner, so everything is like a combination. What you would need, of course, is eyeliner, your eyeliner of choice, any mascara of your choosing, again, glue, lash glue, tweezers, scissors, pads, cotton pads, and alcohol. To begin, I am gonna take my eyeliner. I'm gonna use my Makiage Inkliner, and I'm going to begin doing my eyeliner, basically. Because for me, eyeliner and, like I said, eyeliner and applying the falsies is like a package deal. So I'm gonna start doing my liner. For me, applying eyeliner before applying my falsies gives some type of a blueprint or map of where I'm going to place my falsies. And it also gives coverage, so that way if you do apply your falsies, you don't really see it, and it gives more of a coverage and a seamless look than if you were to apply your falsies by themselves. But don't get me wrong, I also apply my falsies without eyeliner sometimes when I'm doing a bare face and I just want the lashes, but 9 times out of 10 I do apply eyeliner before I apply my falsies. If I do make a mistake, you can't really tell. The eyeliner does give some type of coverage where you can't differentiate between where the lashes start and your eyeliner begins. It's one hack. So next we are going to go in with our mascara. I'm going to use the Kush mascara by Milk. I have a little one. I'm still using my little one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my little one before I use the new one. So you want to apply your mascara before you apply your falsies, because one, the falsies to me are already dramatic depending on what kind of falsies you're putting on, and two, it just keeps your falsies clean, because your falsies can last for a while and you don't have to I feel like putting the mascara just makes a mess and it's not necessary. I feel like you're ruining your falsies. But I usually just apply my mascara first and then put the falsies on. I never put falsies on and then mascara. Just be mindful of not to put mascara on your falsies, because you can potentially ruin them and just make a mess. So now our mascara is done. L'Oreal brand lashes. I got it off of Amazon. There's a variety pack. If you notice, I already used about 2 different ones. So I'm gonna go in with a fresh pair, so that way it's a lot easier. to apply. So I'm gonna take my fresh pair off and use these bad boys right here at the bottom. What I want to do is kind of measure first, because the lash band is it's going to be bigger, maybe bigger than what your eye shape is or the length of your eye is. So 9 times out of 10 I have to cut part of the lash off so that way it fits comfortably. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. And you want to figure out like which corner is the corner that's supposed to be closer to your eye. If you notice, I believe this side is longer than this side, just based on the length of the lash hair compared to hair. This one is just a tiny bit, I don't know if you can see it, just a tiny bit longer. I'm gonna say that this right here is going to be the part that goes into the corner of my eye, so I would say this is for my right side. Same thing with this lash. This side is a bit more sprung out and longer than this corner, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is for my left side. So before we get into our lash application, I like to get a cotton pad and some rubbing alcohol, put a little bit, and clean my tweezers, because I know we use tweezers for various reasons. The tweezers go so close to your eye. I know germs and things of that nature have a tendency to linger. So for me, I just started like wiping my tweezers because they can be used for anything. They can be used for taking out a splinter. They can be used for plucking chin hairs. Just because it's going so close to my eye, I started to, clean it with an alcohol wipe or alcohol pads, just so I know it's sanitary. It prevents bacteria from getting in my eye. Just the biologist in me just thinking that way. Now we are going to cut our falsies, and well, first I'm gonna measure it. So this one's for this side, and to measure it, I'll bring it close to my eye and see about how much is, I don't know if you could see that, but how much is hanging over, because you don't place these falsies like directly to the corner. Never do that, because it will be irritating as heck. When I first started applying my falsies, I used to put it all the way in the corner and it will brush down and it's like irritating. So you want to place it at least a 1/4 in of your eye, or maybe a 1/5 in. A 1/4 sounds a little too far back, but maybe a 1/5 of your eye length. You want to place the falsies. I will place my falsie about here, like starting here, so it's not irritating and it's not too close to the center of my eye. I will place it here and see how much I would have to cut off. It's about this much of the lash I would have to come off, which is like probably 1 or 2 of the, I'm not sure what you would call this, but 1 or 2 of these, like individual kind of bunch, because they're like bunched up. So there's a bunch, they're like bunched up together to form 1 lash. So I would take about 2 of them off to make my lash. No, not even 2. I'll just take 1 off. So you could take off 1 first. You can take off 1 first and see how it works. And then if you need to take off another one or cut another one, then you do the same thing. I'm going to also clean my scissors just because this is going on my eye. Just want to prevent any bacteria. So I'm going to go in, cut 1 little band off, and now I'm gonna do the same thing with, I'm gonna cut 1 little band off. Once we cut the pieces that we need to cut, we can just again measure it to see if it's gonna be comfortable. That looks about right. That looks good. Like, I don't even need to cut off 2. Like, that looks like it's gonna be a good fit. Once I know my measurements, I'm gonna take my lash glue. I'm gonna be using the Duo lash glue. This one has the brush application. I haven't used the one with the drop applicator. And I just like this better because you can kind of control how much of the glue you layer. I'm going to just gently brush the top of my band. And I usually do 2 coats, so that way it's thick enough. I'm gonna lay it down to dry for a couple of seconds, and in that time I'm gonna do my second lash. So allowing your glue to dry down a bit allows for it to get tacky, gives a stick, and it's a lot easier for your lashes to stay down and stick the first time around. Sometimes, like just recently, I've been having problems with applying my falsies with the glue, and I've had to let it be wet and just apply it on my lash band. but that I think that's also as your lashes get a little bit older and maybe you can't get all of the adhesive off from the time before, it gets a little harder. But some lashes last a while others don't. I've tried to even gently wash my lashes, but some of them fall apart. So it depends on the brand, it depends on the lash type, that you have, where you're able to clean it and get all that glue off. But once you take off your lashes, it's best that you clean all that glue off. I know I have a nasty habit of just leaving it and like trying to take the glue off for the next time around. I know I need to get better with that, but it is what it is. Now our first lash should be pretty tacky now. It's dried down. So this is my lash for my left side. So I'm gonna place it 1/5 of the way, and I'm looking in my mirror, and you can also use your finger. I am placing it, and it's already tacky, and I'm just trying to place it right there on my lash band, so that way it looks like it's on my lash and not on my eyelid. Because sometimes when I first started applying lashes, I used to apply this thing on my lid and not knowing it's really supposed to go on your band, but it was so hard for me. Now I'm a little bit better, not all the way, but you can also, use your fingers if you feel like you're gonna pluck yourself in the eye, and just mush your lash, your actual lash and the lashes together, so it looks a lot more seamless and looks together. So, and voila. First lash complete. What I usually do is I push this up a little so it gives more of a flare and it's not like down and my eyelids look droopy, because that tends to happen. And sometimes what tends to happen is like one of your lashes from down here can kind of get caught with the glue when you're blinking. I try to like blink to just make sure that nobody's caught down up there and it's not uncomfortable. And what I also test for is this lash, like the lash not hitting my nose, because that is so irritating for me. First lash complete. Now we're going to do the second lash. Gonna do the same thing. And I forgot to mention, you want to start in the middle, placing it in the middle, solidifying your middle position, and then you want to start from the middle and then adhering the ends to the position, so that way it's even across your eyelid. I placed it in the middle, tucked it in the middle here. And then now I'm just sealing it on the edges or the corners of my eye, so that way it is centered and it's evenly proportioned. That's the word. And now I'm just taking my finger. I used to try and just do this with my tweezers, but I use my tweezers to center it, and then I take my fingers and like mush it together. So I feel like part of it is on my eyelid, but that's okay because that's why we have the eyeliner. The eyeliner provides a buffer, so it still looks good. And you can't really tell unless if you are like in somebody's face that your eyelashes is on your eyelid and not on your lash band or your actual eyelashes, or on top of the eyelashes, however you want to say it. I'm gonna do the same thing with this, kind of like brush it up, and notice this is a little off. Now look at that! Yes! Can't tell me nothing. If you feel like, sometimes I feel like once I apply my lashes and the mascara is at the bottom, doesn't match the top, I'm gonna apply another coat just so it can be a lot more vibrant. So that's what I'm gonna do here. And give it more definition. Okay, so that's better. Now you have the look. And I forgot to mention that these lashes are 25mm. In practically all my videos, including this one, I've been using 25mm lashes. So I will link these lashes, well, the set that it came in, below. You want to try it out for yourself. They're pretty cheap. I got it off of Amazon. So I will link the Amazon, I will link it in the description below. That's it. This is really it. Like, that's how you apply your falsies. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought was most helpful. And if you're not a part of the family yet and you've watched this whole video, please just subscribe to my channel. Like, just please, like, do you see this face? Who wouldn't want to subscribe? Like, come on, it's me. But thank you for watching. Thank you for those coming back to my channel and supporting, and I will see you in the next video.